Hi grade 3, I hope you are fine. Now we meet again in this video to show the correction of the evaluation you took last week. I hope that we will help you to better understand what we have seen during the lessons. Now let's start with exercise 1. Now here we had the first exercise, tick either true or false. Now it was 5 points. Here you had 5 sentences. So you had to read the sentence and compare to the different pictures so that you could decide if the sentences were true or false. Now if we look at the picture 1, she is reading a book. Picture 2, he is studying for school. Picture 3, they are watering flowers. Picture 4, is he having breakfast? Yes, he is. And 5, is she making a cake? Yes, she is. So you notice for all the sentences, we have the use of the present continuous with to be and the verb ing. Is reading, is studying, are watering, is he having, is she making. Okay, so we have here to choose whether they were true or false. Now let's move to the correction. Now for picture 1, she is reading a book. So what do you see in the picture? Yes, it's true. In fact, here she is holding and reading the book. Now what about picture 2? He is studying for school. Is he studying now? No, he is not. It's false. He is watching TV. What about 3? They are watering flowers. Are they watering flowers? No, they are planting a tree. What about 4? Is he having breakfast? Yes, he is. Yes, of course, this is true. And for the last one, look at this girl. Is she making a cake? Yes, she is. Yes, it is. So here, these were sentences in the present continuous tense. Now let's move to exercise number 2. Now here we had to look at the different clocks and tell what the time is. So for each clock you had to choose the right alternative between 3. Now, if you look at this one, so number 1, it's 1 o'clock. Oh, so what's the time? If we answer, it's 1 o'clock, it's 12 o'clock, or it's 1:30. For number 2, it's 8 o'clock, it's 9:30, it's 9 o'clock. For number 3, what's the time? It's 7 o'clock, it's 7:30, or it's 6:30. And 4, what's the time? It's 12 o'clock, or it's 12:30, or it's 1:30. So we have to look at it. Now for the first clock, what's the time? Here we say that it's 1 o'clock. We have the shorthand in 1 and the long one at the 12. So it is o'clock. It's 1 o'clock. For number 2, what's the time here? It's 9 o'clock. We have the shorthand on 9 and the long one on 12. What about number 3? It's 6:30. Look, we have the shorthand at 6 and going to 7, and the long hand on 6, that is 30 minutes. We say it's 6:30. And we have almost the same thing for number 4. It's 12:30. We have the shorthand going from 12 to 1 and the long hand at 30 minutes. So it's 12:30. Now let's go to this map. So here, pay attention to this town map and tick the right alternative. So here we imagine that this is a picture of a town with different buildings. So we have here the library, the bank, the police station, the store, the post office, the drugstore, the movie theater, the school, the restaurant, the train station. And so we had to read the sentences and choose the right prepositions, let's say, to deal with the position of each of these buildings. Now, for example, A, we have the police station is, the bank and the store. Is it in front of, between, or behind? The bank, for B, the bank is, the post office. Is it next to, behind, or in front of? For C, the post office is in front of, between, or behind the school. D, the school is behind, next to, or in front of the restaurant. And E, the bank is behind, or in front of, or next to the police station. So we see it together. Here I have put the map again. Now for the correction, the police station is between the bank and the store. What about B? The bank, okay, let's show, maybe I shall show you. Here the police station is between the bank and the store. The police station here is between them. Then for B, the bank is, so what did you choose for this one? In front of the post office. Then C, the post office is behind the school. Then D, the school is next to the restaurant. And E, the bank is the police station. So we say next to, again, the police station. Now we move to exercise 3. Now here, exercise 3, we had to complete the sentences with the possessive pronoun. And you had to choose between mine, yours, his, her, its, ours, and theirs. So here we have always to pay attention to the subject of the first sentence or the beginning of the sentence if we have. So here A, is this John's tie? Yes, it is. So when we say yes, to say that it is John's tie. So which one would you choose here to replace John's? Mine, yours, his, her, its, ours, or theirs? What about B? My umbrella isn't black, is gray. So when I speak about my umbrella, how can I replace it? Which of these possessive pronouns can I use? And the last one, there is a car near your house. So is it, I'm going to ask about what is near your house. Which one I'm going to use? Okay, let's see the correction together. Now, for the first sentence, is this John's tie? Yes, it is. His refers to John's, okay? So, it is for the third person, singular. Male, here we deal with a boy or a man, so we'll use his. What about B? My umbrella isn't black. Mine is gray. Mine is gray. So to say my umbrella is gray. So instead of repeating all the noun, well, we can use mine. What about this? There is a car near your house. Is it yours? Now, since it is near your house, is it yours? So, is it your car? Now, let's move to exercise 4. Now, here we have fill in the following statements with either must or mustn't. So, if you have to remember, what you have to remember here is that we use must or mustn't for obligation. what you are obliged to do or not to do. So, A, you touch that switch, it's very dangerous. So when something is dangerous, can we touch it? B, this is a secret. You tell anybody. When we deal with the secret, can you tell it to anyone else? C, you keep the classroom clean. So, are you going to use must or mustn't? Let's go to the correction. For the first one, of course, we use mustn't. Why? Because it's dangerous, so you mustn't touch the switch. B, this is a secret, so of course, you mustn't tell anybody. And C, what about the classroom? You must keep the classroom clean. Okay, thank you for your attention. I hope that this video will help you to better understand these different exercises. See you soon.